Hey there. So, more along that internal dialogue and knowing yourself, which I think is such an important part of your own recovery, I would ask you, coming from a person who's been in a long term committed relationship with a narcissist, and having grown up around a degree of narcissism, now, I'm not very specific when I talk about that, maybe I'll become more so. I have a bit of a code which I may challenge in time, which means I don't out other people. Everybody gets to lead a life. It's part of my own standards, which maybe are too high. Alan isn't my real name. It's a name that is special to me for various reasons. Alan Shine is a name that my family has connections to, and also it's significant historically. If you look up Alan Shine, you'll find out why. So I've chosen it for this channel, but that is also me allowing those other people to go on in life. I don't think the narcissists are going to get better. The one that I left, I don't care. I don't think about him anymore. I care about my children. I don't care about him anymore. But the other narcissist that I grew up with is going to remain a part of my life until the day they die. Although that said, I live a long way from them and I maintain distance, but I try to have some courtesy and respect. Anyway, I'm going to carry on. I can feel myself being tackled from different directions already for saying that, because I know a lot of people have channels that go through, their issues with their narcissistic parent. A lot of personal details get discussed. But in this case, what I want to do is I want to talk to you, coming from a personal place too. Do you know why you're attracted to a narcissist? Did you know why you were attracted to a narcissist if you were in a committed relationship? There's usually a kickback, a payoff, and if you don't deal with that, if you're not honest with it, and if you don't address it, then you're not going to be happy and advance towards those things in life that you need to feel fulfilled outside the relationship. And really it's not satisfying staying in that victim cycle. So, I've made some notes once again. So, motivations to be in a committed relationship with someone who has narcissistic personality disorder. It could be that you are somewhat avoidant yourself. Maybe you have avoidant personality disorder. For whatever reason, you never wanted to be known that well. You wanted to hide, and hiding inside a relationship with a narcissist is a good place to do it, because you're not the focus, they are. Furthermore, they don't really want to hear you talk on and on about yourself. They tend to step around it. In fact, they find it offensive. So you can hide inside a relationship. And if at first they seem to sweep you off your feet and seem amazing and all these things, then it's even better because you have someone else to think about aside from working through your own issues. So it's possible to be attracted to a narcissist because you're hiding and you don't really want to be seen. It's codependency. You have a major motivation going on in your life to fix somebody, make somebody else feel really good and feel really happy. That might be a test that you feel that you failed as a child and you came away feeling that you had disappointed people, but if you were nice enough or good enough, then they were kind of happy with you and you stay in that rut. And a narcissist is a person you can just keep jumping through hoops for forever. It's an eternal, never-ending supply of hoops to jump through with a narcissist. You might feel personally challenged in that, if you're someone who can do anything, you're a very bold and brave person, and this person might have appealed to your sense of justice. They may have deceived you into thinking that they're an underdog with incredible potential if only someone believed in them. And you can think, I'm an amazing believer. I can be the one. And charge in to, vouch for this person. That person, instead of being your life's love, they could become your life's purpose, and you haven't figured out the difference. Or you didn't until it was too late. You may have feelings of inferiority which stem back to hiding inside a relationship with somebody who seems more grandiose than you. We need to be known. You can't exist in a healthy way in life. There's lots of studies coming out that have come out in the past also showing the effects of loneliness on health. mental health, physical health, spiritual health, emotional health. We need connection. Everybody needs at least one person we can say anything to. And I know as a woman, we find it much easier to process if we can speak properly to someone. Real love can be scary. Okay, so I've been somewhat avoidant in my life, and now speaking from my heart, knowing my feelings instead of burying them, bring them out to the light of day, identifying them, feeling that I'm entitled and that it's my thoughts and feelings are valuable, and that I'm not going to drive people away or make them angry by speaking my mind. Those are all some of my personal challenges, and they may affect you too. Believe every person is special. A narcissist mantra is, I'm the only one who's special. Well, I tend to believe that every person is uniquely gifted. I feel that I'm special, and I should, because I'm me and I have to enjoy my own company. I feel that I have something to offer, but I have to be brave in order to bring it out, and I would hope the same for you too. Lastly, the lying that happens inside a narcissist relationship from the abused is very isolating. You isolate yourself from yourself, and you isolate yourself from other people when you get into the habit of backing them, or if you've been in the habit of backing that person. It's part of Stockholm Syndrome. You want to please them, and they need to be held in high esteem by their community and other people, and so you do. So that isolates you from your support, from your future help and friends. It isolates you from people who have a clue, because often people see through. More people than you would imagine see through what is going on when they get close to you, and really good quality, sharp people often distance themselves away from you in this relationship. They might send out a few feelers to see if you want to talk, and if you don't respond, then they will move on. But chances are, if you're in a long-term committed relationship with a narcissist, there will be a sense of urgency come up inside you to defend the reputation of your narcissist, and even tear a few strips off the person making any kind of suggestion, and then you run home and tell the narcissist what happened and what you did, to let your narcissist know how loyal and how well behaved you've been, so that they love you, or they might love you. So Stockholm Syndrome is very isolating. Right, do I have anything else to say? Yeah, this comes back to what I was talking about before. What are your reasons? Do you know yourself? What was the payback? If you're not really honest about it, and you don't find the driver that saw you commit and held you through a commitment when many people would have run screaming. And I'm not just talking about starting a relationship with a narcissist. I'm talking about entering a relationship and staying in one. I've had to be brutally honest with myself. Some of my darkest months were following the separation. And now I'm in a really good place. I'm in a good relationship. I'm unafraid of those things, and I feel very healed and whole. I can name all of my emotions, which is a big deal. So good luck with that.